Yeah.
Do we really have to talk to you? You just want me to listen to how great things are going for you?
There's no time for petty jealousy, Steve, okay? Your future's on the line here.
What's wrong?
I think you should sit down.
The grass?
Okay, then find something to lean against.
Just tell me.
Okay, but here's the thing. I don't want you going and blaming any of this on me, okay? I'm just the messenger, so don't
Are you
get
going
it
to
all
tell
over
me or not?
Yeah, but first I have to contextualize.
I don't want it in context. I want it in a nutshell.
In a nutshell, you're screwed.
Why?
I have to put it in context.
Oh, Jesus. A bank account.
Yeah.
In my name.
In your name.
Is there money in it?
Over $1 million.
A bank account in my name with over $1 million in it. How'd you find out about this?
I have a clerk who feeds me information on the prosecutor's commercial investigations. Apparently, someone made an anonymous tip.
Oh, this is bad.
Yeah, it is bad.
Because if they think that I'm hiding money...
Then the deal's off,
it's off,
and you go back to prison.
I came clean about all my assets, Neil.
Hope so.
Well, you don't believe me?
I believe you as much as I've ever believed you.
Okay, what should I do?
If it is your money, I'm not saying it is, but if it is your money, then you may want to consider leaving the country because they are not going to be forgiving about it.
Okay, this is not my money.
Then someone has set you up and done a damn fine job of it.
Okay, leave the country. Leave the country. Now, is this my lawyer talking, or is this the idiot you play on television?
This is your friend talking, Steve. The idiot I play on television has too much going on in his head, and your lawyer has no idea how this is all going to play out.
Okay, listen. This is great. This is great. Great. I don't know. Anyway, forget it. Listen, are you coming? Come on.
In a minute, I gotta make a call.
Yeah, you know what? Listen, just don't mention this in there, all right? This is no sense in worrying them all.
Worrying them all?
Yeah.
Some of them don't even like you.
Okay, so just don't mention it to Kate, please.
Come on, it's her birthday, for Christ's sake. What kind of an insensitive lout do you think I am?
Where's her present? You didn't bring her a present on her 16th birthday?
It's not enough I warned her father he's going back to prison? Hang on. I'll throw some cash away. I'll catch you inside.
All right, I'll get back to you about all this on Monday, okay? Thanks. Oh, hey, Dad.
Happy birthday, sweetie.
Oh, thanks.
Here you go.
Did you want me to open it now?
Why not? I mean, why not later with all the others?
No reason. I just thought that
No,
maybe
it's
you could
okay.
wait.
I'm not going to be embarrassed if you open it in front of everyone, okay?
Sure?
I mean, it's not a car.
That's not what I meant. I just thought you might like it if we had a private, just
Oh, it's okay. No, well, sure. That's okay. That's okay. Or you know what? You can open it later. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Are you all right?
Huh?
You seem kind of agitated or something.
I'm not agitated. No. It's just, I don't know. Anyway, what's all this? What are you doing?
Why?
What? Well, it's just kind of a lot of activity. I was just kind of wondering.
Did Mom send you in here, Dad?
No, I'm just outside. I heard some noise.
She's been driving me crazy. She asks me at least 5 times a day what I'm doing in here.
And you won't tell her because?
Why does she need to know?
Well, it is her garage.
She's worried that I'm up to no good in her garage.
Yeah, well, you know that betting syndicate that you started is
Wow,
still
is
something.
she ever gonna let that go?
Probably not.
Look, this is for an enterprise class at school, okay? That's it. Nothing criminal or sinister.
Okay, so just why don't you tell her that then?
It'd be better if she didn't need to be told. It's pretty crappy feeling that your own mother doesn't even trust you.
Yeah. So how do you want to handle them?
Just tell her that everything's fine.
Okay, I'll do that. Anyway, so what's the exactly is the nature of this particular enterprise?
Well, we're canvassing for charities. We do all of the cold calling, and then we take a percentage of the donations for our services.
Good. Low overhead, minimal operating costs. Very good.
Thanks, Dad.
What about the photocopier?
What about the photocopier?
Well, they're pretty expensive. Where'd you get the money?
Silent investor?
Who?
Did you tell people who your silent investors were, Dad?
Well, I would have told my father if he cared enough to ask.
Well, maybe he didn't ask because he trusted you.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, then I'll just I'll see you inside then.
Thanks, Dad.
Happy birthday.
So, where are we at now?
You didn't get caterers?
And where would that money have come from?
If things are that tight, Laura, you should probably sell the house.
Look, I don't want to get into it. Can you just do those vegetables?
When you say do them.
Wash them, cut them, and put them on a tray.
Right. Yeah, sure.
What'd you get her?
Oh, got a couple of cookbooks. Yeah, one of them's about baking. I'm pretty into it.
Surprised by that, are you?
Well, you never did much of it.
Well, maybe because I didn't have a homeless father to feed. All those muffins and homemade bread she brings you.
What, she only bakes for me?
Well, I guess there could be some other destitute people out there she's taking care of.
I thought it was just a hobby. I don't want her doing that for me.
Well, I'm sure she does it for herself, too. I mean, better than lying there at night wondering when you've had your last meal. Anyway, it's a nice gift.
Thanks. Anyway, so, what about these?
Are you asking me how to cut carrots, Steve?
Oh, I'll figure it out. Anyway, you know this thing in the garage?
Oh, did you see that? What the hell do you think she's up to out there?
It's just a project for her enterprise class at school.
She told you, just like that. She just told you. I've been on her for days about that.
She thinks you don't trust her.
I don't.
Oh, come on, Laura. I mean, what are you worried about? That she and her friends are out there packing heroin?
That's a little hard to take.
What?
Well, that she told you and she wouldn't tell me.
Yeah, well, we just have a kind of a different relationship.
Yeah. I'm the parent and you're the one she bakes for. What the hell is going on?
It's an ex parte agreement allowing them to seize all your property.
What?
Seize it and hold it in escrow until they prove or disprove that the money in the bank account is Steve's.
What bank account?
Yeah, this shouldn't involve her, should it?
Well, if he's lying and he pled guilty, It invalidates, all parts of the deal, including the prosecutor's agreement not to challenge the house being in her name.
What did you do,
Okay,
Steve?
come here. Listen, sit down. This
What
is
did you do,
Tri-State.
Steve?
Okay. They think I hid money in this bank account, all right?
Which means that all bets are off about your being able to keep the house, or a fair number of other things.
Oh my God.
Listen, don't worry. We're going to get this all straightened out.
How much money, Steve?
Look, that's not really important.
How
Because
much?
It
$1
isn't-
million
okay.
or so.
Jesus, Steve, you've been sitting on $1 million.
Listen, I'm telling you, this is the first I've heard about it.
Yeah?
Yes.
So if he's lying,
Which I am not.
but if he is everything I thought I owned, I may not. What do you think?
I think we should probably believe him for now.
Oh, that's big of you.
Be quiet. So we should believe him now and
And I'll try to get to the bottom of what's happening.
how?
I'll go out there and I'll do some investigating or something.
Investigating or something. You feel better now?
Didn't I ask you to be quiet? So what do I do in the meantime?
You'll probably be able to live here for the time being. You just can't dispose of the house or its remaining contents.
Oh, so there's going to be something remaining.
They're only taking the things of substantial value. They can't disrupt your basic lifestyle.
Yeah, he means he can keep your bed.
Oh,
Stuff like that, off limits.
Great.
One other thing, I probably wouldn't leave town if I were you.
why not? Am I under investigation too?
No, not at the moment, but if they find out that Steve was hiding money,
Which I wasn't, so they won't.
except they actually think that they have, so that kind of explains why the movers are here right now. So what's going to happen next is the investigators will try and determine who, if anyone, tried to help him.
You mean me?
Or me, or who knows who.
I can't go through public humiliation again. And what about Kate? You should just confess and get the whole thing over with.
I didn't do it.
All things considered, what difference does it make?
What are you talking about?
The publicity, the whole thing dragged on and on.
Not to mention all the work I'm going to have to put in, and for what?
Excuse me?
Yeah, well, the outcome seems pretty clear, bud. All right, they put us in a position to disprove something, and that's really hard, not to mention impossible.
So you want me to confess too?
I'm not going to hold a gun to your head or anything.
Oh, that's very considerate of you, Neil. Look, I'm not confessing to something that I didn't do. And I'm very disappointed in you for even asking.
Yeah, you know what? You don't get to be disappointed in me. You know why? Because you ruined my life.
Hey, excuse me, where do you think you're going with that? Put it down! Put it down! I paid for this! Come on, I'm right back! Give me the damn rug, you jerk! This bullshit!
Perfect.
Okay, this is ridiculous. Just cancel the party.
So this can be just another thing that her father screwed up for her?
Yeah, well, maybe it's good that he keeps disappointing her. Helps her prepare for all the other men who are going to let her down.
No, that's mine. I had that before I met Steve. That belonged to my grandmother. Hey, did you hear me? That's mine. This is a nightmare. Obviously, I'm going to suffer from my association with him forever.
Well, not necessarily. Your father knows people.
What?
Well, you know, from when he knew people. I'm just saying that individuals can be made to disappear.
How much have you had to drink?
What's that got to do with it? It's either a good idea or it isn't.
Look, do me a favor and get the guests in the family room until I get this mess sorted out.
And if they want to know why all your furniture is being removed,
Tell them that I'm having it cleaned because a raccoon came in and pissed on everything.
yo, I'm not going to say that because that's just stupid. Why don't I just tell them to mind their own damn business?
Whatever.
Hey, it's a minor hiccup. You don't need to worry.
Sure I do. I have obligations. My people were supposed to get paid today.
So there'll be a little delay.
How long?
I'm working on it.
Look, Phil, I need to know if you can deliver on this.
Oh, honey, come on. If you can't trust your grandfather,
Let's not make it personal, okay? We have an arrangement, and I need to know if you can live up to your end of it. I want you to tell me exactly what Sammy said to you.
It's a short-term problem.
That's what he said?
That's how I interpreted what he said.
I don't want your interpretation of what he said. I want... Hey, Dad.
Hi. Everything okay?
Yeah, we're just having a little discussion here about punctuality.
Kate can be quite the little tyrant when it comes to running things.
Run? Oh, so Phil's giving you a hand?
Yeah, I'm helping her increase her profit margin.
I thought the business was not for profit.
Not for profit doesn't mean you don't make any money. It just means that most of the money you make goes to charities.
Most of it.
Minus a few expenses. I have to pay my people.
Oh, like Phil here.
I take a nominal fee.
For doing what?
What I do best, contacts, connections.
And in this case, that means
Set her up with Sammy Kirkbaum.
the mortgage guy.
Mortgages, investments, venture capital. He's been providing capital for some of his more high-risk clients. He needed backers.
Yeah, they're short-term loans with an attractive yield at principal guaranteed.
She's been making a very healthy return.
There's no point in just leaving the money in some account so the banks could use it.
Sorry?
Look, you make a payment on a credit card, okay? It takes 2 or 3 days for it to be registered. Same with a check. The bank's got it on hold. Well, the bank's using the money for its own good. It's a total scam.
Yeah, and if the banks are doing it, then why shouldn't we? At least we're doing it for charities.
Okay, so then you hand over the extra profit to them.
Minus their small admin fee.
You put her up to this?
No way. She figured it out all on her own. I just helped her put it in play.
Okay. So what's the problem?
There is no problem.
It looked like there was a problem. So if you tell me, Kate, I can probably help you.
Well, this guy Sammy that he set me up
There's
with,
a delay.
he thinks it's a delay. I don't know what to think.
Look, he's been very good about giving back the principal plus interest.
Yeah, except not this time.
So he's late. It's not like we're never going to see the money.
Did you know that, or did you just interpret that too?
Hey,
Hi, doll.
are you guys coming to this party or not?
Yeah, we're going to be there in a minute.
Come on, just let me talk to him. No.
Okay, come.
Yeah, I'll be in there in a minute.
Okay.
That's 3 sets out of 5, and each set up to 11 points. I used to play a lot at the community center.
I think I smell a contenders.
What? No shit.
I thought we were just going to knock it back and forth a bit. You know, have fun.
What's the fun in that if there's no opportunity to win?
Here we go. Okay, good. Oh, yes!
You really think this is the time to be playing games?
What else are you supposed to do at a kid's birthday party? What a grouch.
I mean, considering I might be going back to prison.
Yeah. I'm still forming a strategy on that. Doesn't Kate have any friends her own age? And who's the strange guy with the sign?
That's Alex. He's one of the Encore accountants.
Really?
Hey, are you playing or what?
Yeah, I'll be right there. Anything else, or can I get back to having a little fun with the old folks?
Okay, just tell me, I mean, what does it actually mean that they're in here seizing things?
I'm guessing they're probably ready to proceed against you.
And that could happen when?
Or am I a soothsayer?
You're an asshole.
You ready?
Oh, take it easy.
All right, you played a bit yourself, I see.
Yeah. Well, not really. Actually, I watched a lot of television. I've always thought of myself as a natural. One more time. Really easy this time.
Whoa!
What the fuck is that? Hey, dumb luck.
Does anybody know where Kate is? Great.
You got it? Come on, move it. Let's go. Here we go. Second time. Ready?
Yep.
I'd give Sammy all the money that Kate's people took in. 5 days later, he'd give it back plus 20%. I'd take 5%. I'd give Kate the rest.
Yeah, but this last time.
Yeah, well, like I say, it's going to be okay. It'll be...
Yeah, it was a little different, though, this last time.
Well, yeah. See, basically, I doubled down. You know, he was ready to give me the money, plus the 20%. But he said if I left him the money for a little longer, we'd be looking at twice as much, maybe more.
So he was moving into something with with a bigger yield, but a lot more risk.
Probably. But that guy's got good instincts.
Oh, really? Yeah. So have you seen him since?
No. No, but that's not necessarily a bad sign.
Oh, right.
Why are you doing this here?
Where do you want us to do it?
I don't know. Somewhere that doesn't scream these losers are in trouble with the law again. The backyard, for example.
Okay.
I can't find Kate, by the way.
Well, she's not in the house?
Well, I guess she could be hiding in a closet somewhere, freaked out by all the furniture disappearing.
Do you know where she is?
Why would he know?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
I haven't seen her, but I'm sure she'll turn up.
Are you sure it'll be any time soon, Dad?
Well,
Forget it. Just get this stuff out of here.
Okay, Phil.
okay, what, Steve?
What the hell's really going on?
Going on with what exactly, Steve?
Your pal Sammy's so-called investments.
Why are you calling them so-called investments, Steve?
Why are you answering my questions with other questions, Phil?
Is that what I'm doing, Steve?
I mean, is it because you find it hard to tell me that they're not really investments? That it's actually just some kind of scheme?
What kind of scheme do you have in mind?
Oh, I don't know. The kind that could maybe blow up in your face at any time? A pyramid scheme, for example.
Oh, but, well, suppose it was a new, improved kind of pyramid scheme. I suppose that Sammy was sure that it had enough fresh wrinkles to it that no one would catch on for quite a while.
And should I also suppose that Kate didn't know this?
Oh, yeah. You should definitely suppose that Kate thought this was all on the up and up. I mean, why would I want to give her information that would implicate her in case anything went wrong?
Yeah, or force her to testify against you, huh?
Yeah. I mean, how pleasant would that be for her?
So, she really thinks this guy's a legitimate businessman.
Oh, yeah. She made me take her along to meet him because she wanted to look him in the eye and verify it.
Look him in the eye.
Yeah, well, she said that was something you always advised her to do.
No, Phil. That was something you always advised her to do.
Oh, well, in that regard, sometimes she gets the two of us mixed up.
Hey, baby.
What were you thinking, Dad?
Good thoughts, honey. I was trying to help the girl experience some kind of success.
By getting her involved with a criminal. Do you think she went to go find this guy?
Yeah, but I'm going to go after her, so don't worry.
If she's being held for ransom, you better be willing to part with that $1 million, mister.
What $1 million?
Some people think he's got at least that much stashed away.
Which is ridiculous.
Is it? Because that's what I always thought.
Then you've always been wrong.
Is Sammy dangerous?
No. I don't think so.
It hit the table. Are you accusing me of lying?
It hit the table.
It hit the table. It hit
please.
the table. What are you, two?
I think you two should be nicer.
Learn to play fair while you're at it.
Oh, well, maybe you should have given your son that kind of advice.
That's not fair.
Steve made mistakes. We all know
He's
that.
trying to do better.
Better,
now.
better than what? A pickpocket? The guy's living at the bottom of the barrel, okay? God only knows what he's doing to survive.
Yeah, God and a few others, including me. He's going back to prison.
Why?
Because he has a pile of money stashed away and they found it.
Who told you that?
He did. I don't believe it.
I do.
Why? I guess he knows a criminal when he sees one.
Yeah, like your husband.
Oh, excuse me, Phil had a few rough years, but at least we never had the sheriff come and take away our belongings.
Laurie said that was a misunderstanding about having the floors refinished.
Well, what the hell else was she going to say, the poor thing? She's completely devastated.
Okay, people, come on. Let's remember why we're here. Ping pong.
I can't believe this. You were taking my microwave. My fucking microwave. How about my toilets? You want my toilets too? Because they're great toilets. Oh, well, that's good. She looks fine. Yeah. Are you okay? Tell me, sweetie. Was it awful in any way?
Have you been drinking, Mom?
I was a little worried.
She's fine, Lori.
I want to hear it from her.
I'm fine, Mom. Wait a minute, what's going on? Why are all of your cherished possessions being removed from the house?
I have no emotional attachment to any of the appliances.
I'll explain later, Kate.
Really? Can I be there?
What happened, Kate? Did you get the money?
Yeah.
Just like I said she would.
Not quite. He needed some convincing.
Yeah, and what did you have to do to convince
None
him?
of the things you're thinking I did, Mom.
Yeah, you gotta get your mind off sex occasionally, Lori.
Yeah, come on. There's other ways to get what you want in life besides bestowing favors.
What the hell are you two talking about? So I've had a few dalliances.
Enough, okay? Can we get back to...
I could tell right away that he had no intention of returning the money. He was just laying a bunch of crap on me about how a few things fell apart and when things turn around, blah, 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 blah. And at first I didn't know what to do.
But then she remembered when I enrolled her in those swimming lessons.
What?
I had to pay up front.
Yeah, but when we got to the pool, I didn't want to swim.
Not that day or for the foreseeable future.
I just wasn't ready.
Yeah, it was fine by me. But there we were, about $700. So I convinced the swim school to give me a refund based on a promise that I'd prepaid for 6 years of classes as soon as she was in the mood to take them.
So I did something like that with Sammy. I suggested that he give me back all the money so eventually I could make him more money.
How?
I made him partner in all my future endeavors.
Future endeavors? There aren't going to be any future endeavors.
Sure there are. She doesn't get it.
Get what?
Me, Mom. You don't get me.
This is who she is, Lori.
Yeah, this is who I am.
A criminal
No, a business person.
with criminal tendencies.
With creative instincts.
She is a chip off the old block. Well, yeah, both old blocks.
And I'm supposed to be happy about this? Am I supposed to vet everything she gets involved in?
Well, at least it'll keep your mind off sex for a while.
Dad.
Well, according to them, it's a real problem.
There was an accountant at the company named Sandy Buchenhaus. I mean, not technically at the company, but he had an office 2 floors below us.
And he only worked for Gordon and Leah. They paid him. No one else knew he even existed, not even you.
Wait, what are you talking about?
The year before everything fell apart, I was finding a lot of small discrepancies. Amounts that were unaccounted for, things that nobody would really notice. $2,500 for computer repairs, $3,000 for janitorial services.
Small little discrepancies, or hundreds of them, right?
Yes.
It added up to around $1 million. Starting to see the picture? While the three of you were out there screwing everybody else, Gordon and Liev were actually screwing you.
I tried telling the prosecutors, but they didn't seem to care. The amounts were too small, and I hadn't been able to do a final tally.
That, they were a little busy with the massive fraud you actually did commit.
So how did it wind up in a bank account in my name?
Anybody can open up a bank account in somebody else's name.
Steve, all you need is a high-quality fake ID.
So this accountant that I never knew was hired by Gordon and Liev to embezzle money from the company and set me up with that, huh?
Well, yeah, I guess. They must have been planning it for a long time.
I think the original idea was for you to take the fall while they walked, right? But you beat them to it. You made that deal.
Yeah. So this is...
Revenge for selling them out, pure and simple.
Can we prove any of this?
Yeah, not in a court of law anyway, but I'm thinking there may be another way. Right? Another less formal way to resolve this.
Less formal?
We know you had Sandy hide the money, and if we know, it's only a matter of time before the courts know.
Well, first of all, who the sweet fuck is Sandy? And if you know so much, then what are you doing here?
To put a stop to this before it comes back to bite the both of you very hard on the ass.
But you give a shit about us.
Look, just close the account in Steve's name, move the money somewhere else.
What money?
Look, I have people looking for Sandy, and when they find him, they're going to get him to sign a statement attesting to the fact that under your direction, you had him siphon off significant amounts of money from Encore over a prolonged period of time.
Do you have any idea what he's talking about? Because don't you think that if we had arranged for this Sandy person to do what you're saying, that we would have also arranged for him to be out of the country by now? Yeah, very fucking far out of the country.
Okay, I don't care what you arranged or who you arranged it with. I just want my life back the way it was. So whatever you need me to do to make that happen, just say the word.
What are you doing?
What you should be doing, cutting a deal. He wanted me here for window dressing. The idiot thought that if I let you look down my blouse for a while, you might be more agreeable to his stupid suggestion.
Okay, let's time
Shut up and sit down. I'm in this mess because of you and your pal, Steve. I am not going to lose my house. So, if you need me to get Steve to confess to stashing away the money, I'll do it.
How?
By using the guilt he feels towards his daughter, letting him know how hard another trial would be on her.
And you think that'll work?
I've already put the thought in his head. If I really work on him about it, it's in the bag.
In return for?
Well, first, let's just summarize the situation, okay?
Sure, whatever.
Well, I'm betting that this Sandy person stashed away a lot more than a crummy $1 million, or you wouldn't be so quick to give it up just to frame Steve. Plus, you seem to be relying a lot on the fact that he won't be found unless you offed him.
Offed him? What the hell is that supposed to mean? For God's sakes, Laurie, we're not murderers.
Okay, so he's out there somewhere drawing breath. But that means it's just a matter of time before he's found, and he spills the beans on you guys. But if Steve confesses to stashing away the money, the search for the mystery accountant is over. And the rest of your money is safe. So, in answer to your question, what do I want in return is a lot. You can go now, Neil. The rest of this discussion is between them and me.
Bye-bye, Neil. It's always good to see you, Neil. Yeah. This is just very inappropriate.
So.
How much is a lot?
A third of what you've got. And don't lie about it, or I'll have your nuts in a ringer.
Deal.
Good.
Laurie, just before you go, could we maybe look down your blouse for a little while? Just a little bit. Like a one button. Too much. There's just all these men.
I just need a mental picture.
God, I'm so hungry.
What now?
Well, first we ask ourselves what we know.
We know that Steve wasn't lying about the bank account.
Not that I ever doubted him.
Me neither. So now we also know we're both full of shit.
But more importantly, we know that Gordon and Liev took a lot more money from the company.
And
if we can find out where they put it, then we got something to bargain with.
how do we do that, the whole finding out part?
Well, first you fulfill your part of the bargain.
By letting them look down my blouse?
The other part.
Get Steve to confess.
Yeah, well, just tell him it's a ploy to get Gordon and Liev. It's risky, though.
Because?
Because once the law gets a hold of him, they may never let him go.
Even after he recants?
Especially after he recants. They don't appreciate getting fucked around like that. They don't care what the reason is.
So what do we do?
I'm not sure, but we're gonna have to do something. I think they're getting ready to grab him.
Okay, so... Hi. Win. We're on our way. Too late.
What's this about, Dad?
Oh, it's just a mistake, honey.
That's what you said the first time this happened.
I did?
Yeah, those exact words.
Well, it'll be different this time. I promise.
You're a screw-up, Steve! A total screw-up!
Thanks for your support, Lola. It means a lot. I'll be right back, honey, so save me a piece of cake.
Happy birthday, sweet 16. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Happy birthday, sweet 16. Tonight's the night I've waited for, because you're not a baby anymore. You've turned into the prettiest girl I've ever seen. Happy birthday, sweet 16.
I think we should cheer up. Hmm? No, really. Because if we both sit here looking like this, we're just going to depress each other. And then what? Do we just give up?
Sweet 16. When you were only 6, I was your big brother. Then when you were 10, we didn't like each other. When you were 13, you were my buddy Valentine. And since you've grown up, your future is sewn up.